Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ashok, and today in this video we are going to discuss a very important topic in machine learning, outliers. So this outliers is a part of feature engineering or exploratory data analysis. So what I'll do, I'll push this video into my feature engineering playlist. In this part 1 of the video, we'll discuss about what is outliers, what are different examples of outliers, what are the ways or different techniques which are there to detect these outliers, and different ways and different techniques to handle these outliers. In the part 2 of the video, we'll basically run a sample code to understand these outliers, how to detect these outliers, how to handle these outliers. So without wasting much time, let's dive in. So as I mentioned a few of the points here to define what is outliers, right? So first point is outliers are data points that fall significantly outside the overall pattern of the data, right? So you might have some pattern in the data set, and there are might few data points which belongs to other, they don't belongs to the particular pattern, so they are different, right? In that case, these points which are doesn't belong to this pattern, they are outliers. The second point is outliers are data points that significantly differ from other observations in the data, right? So similarly, you can have a group of peoples, right? So they might be in one group, and there are few peoples who are there in the different they will not belong to this particular group. So these peoples who are not belonging to this particular group, they are called as outliers. The third point is the presence of these outliers can negatively impact machine learning models. This is very much important point. So let's discuss about few examples of these outliers. Let's suppose this is class A, and we'll take the average marks of the students in the class A, right? So basically you can say from 50 to 75%. So the average marks of the students in class A is typically between 50 and 75%. And let's suppose we have a student A of the same class A is getting 95%. So this particular student A will be an outlier. So let's take other example, right? So let's take salary of data scientist. Now suppose we'll take the average salary of a data scientist of this technology, of this year of experience. So guys, I'll take the average salary, just for simplicity, just for understanding, right? Just don't think that this salary will be getting, right? So let's suppose the average salary is basically from 10 lakh to 20 lakh. So let's take, there is another data scientist who is getting 30 lakhs, who is having same technology, same years of experience, right? But we have different factors, that is different matter, but he's getting way beyond this average, right? So this is outside from this pattern, outside from this particular group. So this data scientist will also act as an outlier. These two outliers plays a very vital role, very crucial role. So similarly in machine learning also you have these outliers, right? So there will be data set. Inside the data set, few of the data points will be acting as an outlier. So this, when you draw this in the 2D, right? So there is a line, and these are the average points which are lying near to this particular line, right? So these are the average points which are talking about, right? And the outliers will be somewhere here, and outliers will be somewhere here. So these 2 points typically lies, and these are called as the outliers. These outliers plays a very crucial role, right? And then we'll understand these outliers when you're dealing with the linear regression models. So these outliers can be caused by various factors, right? So one is the measurement error and the data entry errors. So these measurement errors can be caused by various reasons, right? So you can have a faulty equipment, or some humans can make mistakes while the data entering, right? Or some kind of typo errors. And these data entry errors can be caused by accidental mistakes when you're entering data into the system. So now let's understand few of the techniques to detect these outliers. So the first point in detecting outliers is the visual inspection. So you can use different plots to basically visualize these outliers, right? So there is box plot, there is histogram, there is scatter plot. So by visually you can find out the outliers by using these plots. Second point for finding the outliers or detecting the outliers is statistical methods. So you can use these statistical methods or statistical summary to find out these outliers, right? So you can use either mean and median. I've created a separate video on this mean, median, and mode. So if you have not watched that video, I'll provide this link in the iCard or the icon button. You can watch it, or I'll provide in the link in the description. So you can use standard deviation also to find out these outliers. You can use something called as IQR. This is important. Interquartile range. There is something called as, you can use Z score. So I'll create a separate video to understand standard deviation, IQR, interquartile range, and the Z score. But for task for today for you guys is, I want you to explore this Z score, right? And there is a formula for this Z score, right? So I want you guys to explore this Z score and provide the formula in the comment section. So next one to find out this, detect this outliers, is machine learning models. So one such model, one such algorithm is DBScan, density based spatial clustering of applications with noise. So this is a clustering algorithm. So this DBScan algorithm or model plays a very important role in finding the outliers, or basically typically it is robust to outliers, right? It will be able to find out the outliers and say that, okay, this is the data point which is an outlier. We should not take that into the model building or model training, right? That is the TRP quality of your DBScan. So it is robust to outliers. So other one you can explore is one class SVM. So this SVM is support vector machine. Now you saw different steps or different techniques to detect these outliers, right? So let's see few of the steps or techniques to handle these outliers. So first step in this is remove the outliers. So before removing these outliers, right, so try to investigate, try to understand why they exist. There might be chances that they might give you a valuable information or valuable insights from the data, right? And if these outliers are due to the noise or errors in the data, removing them may significantly improve your model accuracy or model performance. And the next step is transformation. So you apply transformation on the data to handle these outliers, right? So let's see what are different transformations. We can apply log transformations. You have square root transformations. You have box Cox transformations. You have exponential transformation. So when you apply these transformations on your specific data set, right? So what will happen is your data becomes more symmetric in nature, right? It means that impact of outliers will be reduced. Okay guys, that's it from my side for this particular video. In this video, you understood what is basically outliers, what are different examples related to the outliers, and we saw a few techniques related to detecting outliers, right? And also few techniques or steps handling these outliers, right? So in the part 2 of this video, we'll run a sample code to understand the detecting outliers and different techniques which are there in handling the outliers, right? So we'll dig deeper into that and we'll write code and understand that. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you really like this video. Please subscribe the channel and share with all your friends. I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, take care, keep learning and keep rocking.